The Pacifica Del Mar is here sharing with us some wine pairings for the new year with some great dishes from their menu. Wine director J.T. Hutchins is joining us this morning.
Good morning.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you also.
How did it go out there on New Year's?
We were very, very busy, very successful. We served a lot of food and a lot of great wine.
That is super. And you're the wine director. I love it. You brought some different selections in. So how do you get to be a wine director? Did you major in that in college, or did it just sort of,
Well, the easy answer is a lot of drinking, but it's mostly a lot of studying. Studying, just learning the wine, learning about it, just focusing on it. A lot of it has to do with aromas and textures and just flavors, and also pairing it with wines, which we're talking about to food and wine today.
Yeah, it can really enhance a meal. So we're going to start here with, is this an appetizer that you serve?
This is one of our appetizers from the main restaurant. This is hamachi carpaccio. It's served with some real wasabi on top, not the powdery stuff you see in the sushi restaurants. Slice of grapefruit to add texture and flavor to it with a little ponzu sauce. Now today we paired it with Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand, from the Timuna Vineyard. This is Craggy Range. And basically, I always try and find one common element in the food dish and the wine to kind of pair things together. With Sauvignon Blancs, you usually get a lot of grapefruit undertones or citrus items. It goes really well with any Sauvignon Blanc, New Zealand especially, because they're known for being over-the-top, grapefruity, citrusy, herbaceousness. You get a little bit of that green pepper, red bell pepper flavors added. It goes great with this dish. It's an amazing combination.
Before we move on to the next one, that's really key, because if you're enjoying a dish and you have a wine that clashes with it, you may not really be able to appreciate the dish. Is that right?
Yes, it might overwhelm. One portion of the wine may overwhelm it, or one portion of the food may overwhelm the wine.
So if you're at a table and you start your meal, you can always, hey, can we talk to the wine director and get some, or your waiter to get some advice? Perfect. Okay, you've got something to go with this lovely salad
Our next dish, we have one of our newer items is a goat cheese infused herb salad with roasted heirloom beets and watercress greens. Basically a little bit of lemon, olive oil added for accent. I paired it with a Chardonnay from the Hess collection out of Napa, all sourced from their Susquehanna Vineyard in Mount Veeder. Beautiful, well-balanced Chardonnay. It has enough acidity, enough minerality, and some crispness added to it to make the dish just really pop out. It's a really, really good blend, really good combination.
Big fan of the Hess wines.
Yeah.
Delicious.
They do a really good job.
Yeah. And then lastly, well, I guess we're going to open up something to go with some salmon.
Yeah. This is our signature dish. This is our barbecue sugared spice salmon. This has been on the menu longer than I've been at the restaurant. And it's our executive chef Stephanie's favorite dish.
Pop that open there.
And we paired it with today. Now, a lot of people ask, we get a lot of it in the restaurant too. We're coming in, you're a fish place, but can you drink red wine with fish? Is it allowed? And I definitely say yes. That's the old school vibe, I think, is you have to have whites with fish and you have to have reds with meat. But our food is so versatile, especially with the salmon. There's so much stuff going on here. We've got 10 different spices on the salmon alone. The Chinese beans are cooked in a black bean sauce. The sauce itself is Coleman's mustard beurre blanc. So I paired this with, of all things, a Cabernet Syrah Merlot blend, which a lot of people are kind of surprised that I did that. But the food is so strong, so flavorful, that it can stand up. The Syrah adds a little bit of berry flavors to it. The Merlot balances it out, and the Cabernet is the backbone, basically just going. And it goes great together. Yeah,
I'm a bigger and bigger fan of the Syrah lately.
It is.
Seems like it's the grape of choice. J.T. Hutchins, thank you so much. Now, you're also mentioned in this month's issue of San Diego Home Garden Lifestyles magazine. Dan's coming over to sample a little bit and remind people where they can find you.
Yes, we're at 1555 Camino Del Mar in the Del Mar Plaza on the upper level. We have 2 levels, a cafe right below us, and we're located in the main restaurant. And as she said, we were just featured in San Diego Home and Garden. We've got 2 different wine rooms, technically a traditional wine room that holds 12 people and a much larger one that holds up to about 50.
So you can bring guests. Pacifica Del Mar. A toast to you. With that, we're sending it out to Dave Stoll. Thank you, JT.
Yes, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Yes.
All right, Dave Stoll.